Hello guys, once more it's me, Del Chris, and today I just want to talk about being a filmmaker. And I should just say these words first. Being a filmmaker in Nigeria is not the same thing as being a filmmaker. Okay guys, the reason why I said being a filmmaker in Nigeria is not the same as being a filmmaker is because being a filmmaker in Nigeria is super hard and super limiting. Like most developed countries, they find filmmaking easy. Why? I'm going to tell you why in a few seconds. Okay, now, so I'm going to give you the reasons why being a filmmaker in Nigeria is super limiting and super difficult because of, let's say, aesthetics and location. Yeah, aesthetics and location is one thing that makes being a filmmaker in Nigeria so limiting. When you go online, you watch so many YouTube videos. They say they do tutorials on shooting outdoors, how to shoot outdoors, and then they show you and produce really beautiful results. But when you try that same process, the same setup in Nigeria, it looks so horrible. Why? Because of aesthetics. Exactly, aesthetics is the problem in Nigeria. In most developed countries, they go outside and you see skyscrapers, you see beautiful sets up and beautiful architecture. But in Nigeria, you want to shoot outdoors and you start seeing grasses, mud, bamboos, and not even the Chinese kind of fine bamboos. You see ugly, really ugly and dead bamboos, and it's very frustrating and it's very not cinematic at all. The second reason being a filmmaker in Nigeria is not the same as being a filmmaker generally is because of equipment. When I started film cinematography, I watched tutorials online that use this atmospheric aerosol. Atmospheric aerosol is like a fog can, a haze in a can, and I really love that stuff, and I wanted to buy it. And then I went to my local hardware. And by the way, I stay in Agbo, Delta State, Nigeria, which is a no-no for camera equipment. We do not have sellers of camera equipment here. So I went to Edo State, Benin, Edo State to purchase that haze in a can. And then I asked the seller if he had the haze in a can and said he did not have it. That he's not even sure if that would be in Lagos State, which is kind of like the biggest state, I think, or one of the big states in Nigeria. And he said he's not even sure that haze in a can would be there, and that was so frustrating that day. I was really frustrated, and I paid my transportation fare from where I was, Agbo, in Delta State, to Benin, and now he's telling me it's not even in Benin. I should go to another state entirely, and it's not even sure if it's in that state entirely. So I was so disappointed and demoralized, and then I decided to check on Amazon, which brings me to my third reason why being a filmmaker in Nigeria is so difficult: shipping fees and exchange rates. Oh my goodness, that is so frustrating. So I went on Amazon, and because I went to Jumia first. Jumia is like a site for buying things online in Nigeria. I went to Jumia and searched for that atmospheric aerosol, and I did not find it in Jumia. So I went on Amazon and searched for atmospheric aerosol, and then I saw the price of the atmospheric aerosol. I think it was about 12 or 6, I can't remember. So I searched for it and I saw the price was $68. $68. And our exchange rate from dollar to naira is 378 now, I think 378. So 68 multiplied by 378 plus the shipping fees, which was $39. So 68 plus 39 multiplied by 378. That is too much. That is too much. And most low budget filmmakers usually have an income of, let's say, 1,000 naira, 2,000 naira, just really low budgets, and convert that to dollars. That's I think maybe about $10 or so. So we have really low budgets, and the exchange rate is so high, and the shipping fees. So we find it difficult buying equipment online. But most developed countries, you just watch a tutorial. They say you can go on Amazon and purchase this for this price, and it looks so cheap. They'll say you can buy a $50 light, and they will show you the $50 light. And in Nigeria, that $50 plus the exchange rate is really high for us, so it's very difficult for us to get equipment. Okay, now this is my fourth reason why being a filmmaker in Nigeria is so difficult. permissions, shooting permissions for locations. Now you get to a location and you have a location in mind that you want to shoot in, and then you get there, you ask the people who want the location if you can use the locations, and 90% of them will say no, 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 no. I mean, it's really, really frustrating. I mean, I wanted to shoot in my school. I cannot say the name of the university now because it's kind of defamous, so I would not say the name of the university. So I wanted to shoot in my university, and told me that I could not shoot in the university. I could not even shoot at the front gate of the university, and it was very, very annoying that day. I was so, so sad, and you know, the after effect of people saying no. So shooting permissions is hard to get in Nigeria. Most people would not allow you to use the property. So we are very, very limited because of shooting permissions. Oh, which brings me to my fifth reason, which is kind of a major reason why being a filmmaker in Nigeria is so difficult. Most people in Nigeria have this mentality of when they see a camera guy or a cinematographer, photographer, and the photographer approaches them and says, "Please, can I use it for my photo shoot?" The first thing you hear is, "I want to use Nigerian accent now to say it." Me, you want to snap me picture? So you want to carry my picture and do juju? And juju refers to what do I call this? Voodoo, exactly, voodoo rituals, and very, very, very superstitious stuff. So Nigerians are superstitious, and if you're a Nigerian filmmaker and you have this Hollywood mentality, this American mentality, Western mentality, and you dream of science fictions and fantasies and all this kind of stuff, is so, so difficult in Nigeria, especially when you want to explain it to your team member, to your teammates. How are you going to explain that when the kind of mentality they have is thinking of shooting in a local area, thinking of shooting a village movie in a forest in King Uzugbo land or whatever they call it? So how would you explain that kind of idea, that kind of mentality to your teammates? So shooting in Nigeria, the mentality is man, well, I'll blame it on the fact that we are underdeveloped, or we are still developing. So it's just another problem. And now, my sixth reason why being a filmmaker in Nigeria is so difficult is the availability of jobs. When I started filmmaking, I started as a VFX artist. I really loved compositing, CGI, all this kind of stuff. But then I found out that having a job in Nigeria with that kind of skill is very difficult. You cannot just walk out and say, I'm a VFX artist. First of all, they will not even understand what you're saying. VFX artist, what's the VFX artist? Then you have to start explaining yourself. I do all these magic scenes you see in movies, and they'll still be confused and like, what is that? So they've never heard of things like that. So people who have not heard of things like that cannot give you job in things like that. So we really have problems getting job with this very, very, very rare skill. So availability of jobs is one of the problems why being a filmmaker in Nigeria is so difficult. So the list goes on and on and on and on and on. So being a filmmaker it's a hustle, and it's a hustle, I think. Yeah. So yeah, thank you guys for watching this video, and I hope you succeed. I hope you as a Nigerian filmmaker fight through all the struggles and frustrations of being a filmmaker in Nigeria. Thank you guys for watching this video. I'm Derek Chris.